Warning: the following video contains strong language which may be offensive to some viewers or inappropriate for children.
When you think you know how a video is gonna go, and then somehow shit just goes left. Hey guys, welcome back. It has been a minute. However, well, not really a minute. I think like 2 weeks since I last posted. However, it has been a while since I sat down to record because those other videos were pre-recorded. I did recently get married. So that is one of the main reasons why the posting here on the channel has not been consistent, because for those that don't know, wedding planning is a lot. And we do have a video coming up explaining our experience with wedding planning, all of the zhuzh, the ups, the downs, the highs, the lows, the good, the bad, and the uglies. So yes, keep an eye out for that one. However, today's video is going to be featuring a lot of new products that have just hit the market within the last 3 weeks. I have the Mcgrath blushes. I have the Juvias Place bronzer. I think this is the bronzer and blush duo. I also have the Melt Cosmetics palette that I wanted to try out. I also got the Tarte, the Major Sculpt, and this one is called She's Chiseled, and that is in the deep shade. I picked this up a while ago, haven't gotten around to trying it, so we're gonna try it out today. I also grabbed the iconic London Sheer Bronze, and this one is in Spice Tan, so hopefully this color works. I also have the Artist Couture setting powder, and I got Honey Suede. Also his primer I have, some Lila B for the lips, and also for the lips, this one is called Color by Miss Shania, and I will link all of her information down below. So I'm going to be trying out her gloss. Love her, so I know it's going to be amazing. So yes, if you would like to see what look I create with all of these new products and see how I feel, then just keep on watching. That was a long intro. All right, so to start off, of course, we're gonna do brows, and I'm gonna just go in with the Precisely My Brow from Benefit. I don't have any new pencils, so yeah, we're just gonna go in with that. Now that the brows are on, we're gonna get started on the face. But before we get started on the face, I wanna go ahead and try out this lip product from Lila B. This is the Lovingly Treatment Oil. This is supposed to keep the lips nice and hydrated and plump. So I wanted to try this out. And you can only get this online at Sephora. You cannot get it in stores at Sephora. Stuff off. It's supposed to be like a hyaluronic acid lip treatment. Smells really good. All right, so we're gonna let that sit and see what it does. Right now it does feel really good on the lips. It's not like sticky or extra thick. It's actually very comforting. All right, so Next, we're gonna go on to the face, and we are going to be using the new Artist Couture primer. This one is the Prep and Glow Blurring Perfecting Primer. So we are going to see how this works. I am normal to dry, so hopefully this is not more like mattifying. Hopefully it still keeps the luminosity to the skin. This packaging is actually really nice. My lights are probably blurring everything out. Let's see. There we go. So this is what it's looking like as far as his case. Nice and sleek. I'm gonna go ahead and pump some onto my hand. Feels good. Oh, it smells good. Oh yes. Okay. Okay, Mac Daddy. This actually feels really good on the skin. It is definitely luminous. And it does have a little bit of the tack, but it does feel good. Let's do just a little bit more. Oh yeah, it's definitely luminous. Definitely luminous. Yep. So this is what the skin is looking like with the primer. It's what the bottle looks like. Nice and sleek. Oh yeah, it definitely reminds me of their original Water Aqua foundation, except that one was a little bit more round. All right, so I guess since this is water-based, we probably should not use a sponge, but let's see. Let's think about this. So what we will do is we'll test it out with this sponge. This is the Morphe one. This is the microfiber by Morphe. So we'll test it out with this and then go in with the brush if need be. The color that I got is R530, which I feel like this might be a little too red, but we'll see. All right, so I think I'm just gonna do, let's get it started. Don't splash. Oh yes, that's way too warm. Shit. We might not be able to use this one. Let's see. Shit. Oh yes, I can't do nothing with this. Watch.
It was at this moment that she knew she fucked up.
I'm like, not even, yeah, no. That will never work in life. Look how red this is. I don't know if you can see. Like, what? Who is this red? So that's what we won't be trying today. All right, so that is a no, and I'm gonna have to buy something else because that ain't it. So we're gonna switch boats and we're gonna go into the Bare Minerals Bare Pro Performance Wear Liquid Foundation. What's funny is I started out with Bare Minerals, like that was the first type of makeup that I got into. It was like the box and it had like the little powders and it was supposed to be doesn't transfer, just all types of stuff. And I remember when they had the Bare Minerals store, and yeah, so this is like, I don't really wear Bare Minerals anymore, but hey. All right, so the color that I am is Cappuccino. And I'm gonna use the sponge. That's a lot better. I feel like I need to bring the brightness down a little. So let me see. I don't wanna be yellow in this video. We might have to go back up. So get a little bit more. This one, it's not as warm as the other one. However, it still is a little bit warm. And this is looking more of like a medium coverage because I can still see my beauty mark right here. You can't really see it on camera. I feel like oh no, you can. Yes, you can. Boom, right there. You can still see it. So I feel like this is a little bit on the medium coverage side. Okay, so the color looks rather good. It definitely is still medium. You might, I really don't feel like you can build this up to be full. However, if you have damn near perfect skin, this can look full on you. With 1 to 2 layers, it will look like full coverage on you. If you have flaws, it's not going to give you immediate coverage or full coverage, so you might still need to spot conceal. Yes. This looks good though. All right, so we don't have any new concealers to try, so I'm just gonna go in with the Tarte Shape Tape, the original one, and I'm gonna mix it with a little bit of the Benefit Boi-ing Cakeless Concealer in number 9, and then for the Shape Tape I'm using Deep. All right, now that the concealer is on, let's get to some more of the fun new products. Thank you goodness. All right, so starting off, we're going to do the cream contouring and sculpting, and we're going to be using the Patrick Ta for face. Packaging is flawless and stunning. The one thing that I will say that I do not like about the Patrick Ta collection or his launches or his products is I feel like for instance, the lip liners, not all of the lip liners were catered to us women of melanin colors, and then also like his blushes, a few of them are good for us, but other than that they're gonna be ashy. I just feel like as an artist you should know better, but that's just me. However, I wanted to try this, seeing as though it did come in our shade. Wanted to give him a try, and the packaging, like I said, is gorgeous, like gorgeous. All right, so starting off, I'm going to only use the cream side of this because I do want to use the Juvia's Place bronzer duo. So we're going to use the cream, and that is this part right here that comes with a little flap. And yes, all right, so for Patrick Ta, we're going to use this Jacqueline Hill in Morphe brush in J08. We're going to lay it with this brush and then blend it out with the sponge. So let's go into this. I don't know if we need a lot, but I just want to put a lot on. All right, and I'm going to go ahead and sculpt. What's crazy is it's not as dark as I thought that it was gonna be, and this is the deepest shade. So who else can use this besides me? Like my little sister would not be able to use this because she is way deeper than I am. So it's kind of, she's almost like Nima's color. So it's kind of just like, but what about them? What about them? I don't want to just use products that I can only use, or I don't want to use products that nobody else can find in their color, you know, like that sucks. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and blend before we contour the nose. So I'm just gonna use this side to sponge it out. I don't know if I feel like maybe it's lifting right here. I don't know. We're gonna use this one. This is like one of my ride or dies. When I first got into makeup, it came from MAC and it was part of like the Christmas collection, and that is well over 12 years ago. Yeah, 12. My son is 12, so almost 14 years ago. Jeez. Okay. All right, so we're gonna try to sculpt the nose with this one. If you hear them upstairs, they're watching the Hawks game. So, you know, I'm letting them have their moment while I have the downstairs. Okay. I'm done with this. I won't. All right, so we're gonna move on and we're gonna set the face, and I'm gonna be using the new powder by Artist Couture, and this is in Honey Suede, and it looks like this. I'm just gonna use this to set underneath the eyes. I'm just gonna set with a powder brush, and this one is from Morphe. It is the M554. So we're just gonna go ahead and set underneath the eyes. And this is a beauty powder. So let's set. What the fuck? I'm just, what? Oh, hell no. Okay. What the fuck? What is, okay. Keep going. I'm just gonna keep going. Just gonna keep going. I'm just, what the fuck? I don't, can y'all, yes, y'all can see it. So, all right here, it is like catching. And I feel like I look gray right there in that area. What the fuck? What in the goodness gracious just happened? What? What just happened? Oh my gosh. What? Oh, okay. Okay, so bring it back. All right, so we need to set the nose. So I'm just gonna take the sponge and the tip and go down my nose. Oh, I don't get it. Okay. This shit is gray. What the? You have got to be kidding me. You have got to be kidding me. Focus. Now I don't want to focus. I wouldn't want to focus on this bullshit either. Okay, so we're done with this to it. That's what it seems like. Artist Couture. Please be worth it. Okay, next we're gonna go into the Juvia's Place Bronzy contour palette, and this is well, bronzer palette. Let me say that because it does say bronzer. I don't want to get it confused with a contour. So yes, we are going to bronze up this skin. We're gonna start off with the lighter palette. We're gonna start off with the lighter powder and then work our way to the deeper one. The deeper one seems like a little bit more red, but we're gonna go with it and just see how it does. Juvia's Place, don't let me down. Oh, boom, it does it. Juvia's for the win. Like, that's my warming up the skin. Oh gosh, that y'all don't understand how that saved Patrick Ta. It like really saved Patrick. We're gonna go into the deeper shade now and deepen up that bronzer. This one does have a lot more red in it, so I'm gonna try to be very careful because I don't want it to be super red. Yeah, so believe it or not, the first shade actually works a lot better on my skin tone. Next, we're gonna move into the eyes. Finally, I feel like it took forever to get to this part. And for this, we're gonna be using the new palette from Melt Cosmetics, and this is the Brunette. And this is what it looks like. Believe it or not, the main reason I brought this palette was for the Brunette shade. So let's get to blending. This is a big fluffy brush, and this one is actually by Black Up. I got this a while ago. It's called the strobing brush. I think it's for like highlighting, but I use it for shadow. So we're gonna just go in with this one all over the lid and blend. I'm gonna go ahead and pack that color on the lid as well. Into the blending brush and blend out those edges. Mix the brunette color and this color right here, which is called tan. I'm gonna mix those two together to kind of lighten up and soften up brunette, to soften up the inner part of the eye. What is this? Oh gosh. All right, so I want to do like a cut crease, but not like a full cut crease, almost like just a cut crease line. Kind of hard to explain, but you'll see what I'm talking about. All right, so next we're gonna mix, I'm thinking we probably should do, I'm gonna do these two, and I am going to put it right on top where we have the line from the concealer. But I'm going to use a mixing medium, and I'm going to use the one from Mario because it really does a really good job. Let's go in with a little bit of liner. So now let's go on to blush, and for the new blushes, I have the Pat McGrath blushes. I have 3 of them. So let's see. Her packaging is so pretty. So I have this one, and this one is called, what is this called? Love Struck. Super, super pretty. Love Struck. Then we have Paradise Venus, which is super pretty, super, super pretty. I really love this color. It's very, very warm, very fall, very summertime, very natural. Love, love this color. And then for the last one, I have Divine Rose, and this one is more of a mauvey nude pink. Oops, there we go. Can you see the color? There we go. So I think for this look, I'm gonna go with Paradise Venus. And let's go ahead and blush it on up. So let's go and see. Super pretty. Ooh. I like a lot. Excuse me. I like a lot. It's so pretty. Oh, I love this. Love this. Oh my gosh, this is so pretty. Dang, Pat. And I use very little of this, and it definitely gives like the luminous-esque feel. Oh, that's pretty. For the finishing spray, I'm going to use the Maybelline Glass Spray. I don't think I've used this on camera yet. This is the makeup finishing spray, and it has a dewy finish. So I'm just going to go ahead and shake this up and mist. I'll do it far away because usually the less expensive ones, or the ones that have these type of pumps, are aggressive. Doesn't smell bad. Okay, and then you guys know I always spray my sponge and go in that way as well. So let's do that part. And it did not help this right here. I'm so mad. Like, what? Let's move on to highlighter, and we're gonna go in with one of my favorites from Maybelline, and this is the Maybelline Master Chrome in Molten Topaz. If you have If your skin complexion is deeper than mine, you really need to try this one. This would be gorgeous on you. So pretty on you if you have deeper skin. All right, so for the lips, we're going to use the NYX Professional Slide On, Glide On, Stay All Day. Definitely a turn on extreme waterproof lip liner. And this one is in the color Urban Cafe. And then I'm also going to kind of deepen it up. I'm going to use the same eyeshadow. That's a trick that I always use if I need to create a lip liner color. I'll use eyeshadows. Powder, I'm just going to go over a little bit more at the lip liner. And then take the lipstick. This is the Maybelline in number 655, Darlingly Nude. Before the liner dries, you want to go in with the lipstick. And then to top it off with gloss, we're going to use the one by Shania. This is called Color, and this one is by Shania Lene, and the color is Caramel. So pretty, sleek packaging, nice size. Let's see. And this is super opaque. I'm going to show you. So I'm just going to do one dip in, and then I'll do a swatch so you can see how opaque it is. There we go. Like, what? And just top it off. Oh, that smells good. So I really didn't even have to put that lipstick on there. But it definitely gave it a nice base to hold to. So I'm not mad at it. Alright guys, so this is the completed look. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let's go ahead and go over the products that we used today because this one was a rough one to get through. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started on the wrap up. Alright, so starting off, let's talk about the Artist Couture Prep and Glow Blurring Perfection Primer. So far, I do like this primer. It is nice, it is very illuminating, it feels good on the skin. It definitely played well with the foundation that we used today. Let me look. Yeah, it definitely played well with the foundation that we used today. Yeah, so I'm gonna keep this in my collection and try it out some more to see how I feel and how it lasts and it holds up. Alright, so for foundation, we use the Bare Minerals Pro Performance Wear Liquid Foundation. This one was a nice foundation as well. I'm not like a huge fan of Bare Minerals in general. They have a couple of products that I do like every now and then. Very rare. However, this one is a nice one. I feel like it did pull a little warm on me. However, summertime is coming, so I don't mind that because I can balance it. This is more of a light, it's more of a medium coverage foundation. I can kind of still see my beauty mark here, even though I did put a little concealer on it, so it's not as much. However, this is not a full coverage, and I hope it doesn't claim to be a full coverage because I didn't get full coverage from it, and I did build it up quite a bit. So yes, keep that in mind. If you are looking for a medium coverage foundation that doesn't have a lot of stuff in it and is more clean on the skin, and you have like acne prone skin, Bare Minerals is always like a good brand to go to, even though there are a lot of other brands out there. However, Bare Minerals is a good brand to try out. That was okay. Would I repurchase it? No. Am I gonna like gravitate towards it? Maybe not, but it's not a bad foundation. It's just my preference. I think I have a lot of other foundations that I like a lot more. Next, what else was new? Oh, whew. Okay. So, Mr. Patrick Ta. I do not like this product at all. I'm not in love with it. I don't like it. It's okay. No, it's barely not even that. I don't like this, and I'm returning it. That's just point blank period. It also doesn't make sense that this is the deepest shade and it suits me. Like, what? And he's an artist, so I expect a lot more from him. I know he's more of like skin-esque type things. However, you don't have the range for people nowadays. Actually, period. Not even nowadays. You don't have the shade range for a lot of people. And this should not be the last color in the bunch. And it's okay. It's not great. Yeah, no. Wouldn't ever buy this again. And that's just that. What else? Oh, let me mention that I did not try the powder. However, not interested in trying the powder, so that's just that. Next, the Juvia's Place bronzer palette. I did like this one a lot. It is warmer. This shade definitely worked best for me in my skin tone. This one pulled a little bit too red. However, if I do get a little bit deeper, I feel like this will work better. Right now it suits me better as a blush. These are nice little quads. I probably am gonna go see if they have, I guess maybe the deep. No, I probably have to go lighter since this is so red. I don't know. I'm probably not even gonna go look back into this. However, this is a nice little cute palette. Would I repurchase it? Probably not. I'll have other bronzers that I love a lot more. However, I do think if you are looking for a bronzer that is more affordable and has 2 different shade ranges in it, then I think you would really like this one. Okay, let's get to this. Oh my goodness. Artist Couture multi-use beauty powder. This, okay, so let me try to pull it out the light. Soup, all white, almost like the Makeup by Mario type of feel with his name across it. And then I got this because I wanted to set underneath my eyes. And this is horrible. Like, it caught in certain areas, and then I feel like it turned my nose like a green, like an iridescent green type of color. It just was not good. Would not ever purchase this again. Would not recommend it. This is a no. And I love Artist Couture. Like, I love his stuff. I feel like he's great. He has those eyeshadow palettes that I feel like are essential in everybody's, you know, thing, especially if you're just getting started into makeup. He has really good palettes for beginners, but this ain't it by a long shot. Don't like it. This one is also going back right along with Patrick Ta. So these two return. Next would be the Pat McGrath Blush. I love her blushes. She did that, okay? Not gonna lie, when I swatched it, I was like, oh, it kind of skipped or kind of like grabbed in certain areas. However, it did not do that on the skin once applied. They look so gorgeous. This looks so gorgeous. I just love this color. So pretty. Goes on smooth. Like, I don't have to worry about it skipping. It did not skip. It's just beautiful. A little bit goes a very long way. I did not need a lot. That was also another thing. Like, nobody wants to have to pack on the blush. and I didn't have to do that. So I was definitely ecstatic about not having to pack on the blush. So this will definitely last a very long time, and I'm excited to try the rest of her blushes. What is next? Oh, the Lila B Lip thing. This is nice. I don't feel like this did anything spectacular. This is just nice to kind of throw and keep your lips hydrated. Would I reinvest? No. There are other things that I like. However, was it bad? Absolutely not. It felt good on the lips. I have other products. I have a lot of other lip products that there's no need for me to repurchase this. It didn't shock me or do like, oh my god, that was amazing. It's okay. What is next? Oh, the Melt Cosmetics. Let's do this one. This eyeshadow palette is so pretty. I really do love this palette. You have a lot of like fair toned, but these are good for like lid colors or buffing out edges. I really did like these. These go on a lot deeper than what they look like. So like if I was to swatch this, let me see, I can swatch this here. Super pretty, but it's darker on the eye. I love this palette. I only really wanted it for this one, and I will continue to use this. So this was definitely like a good investment. I'm gonna use it again. Next, we are going to talk about the Wet n Wild. I've used this before. It's just a nice, affordable eyeliner. Super thin, super black. No complaints. It's like $3. Lastly, we have Miss Shanya's a lip gloss, and her name of her brand is Color, and I loved it. This one was actually very bomb, like very bomb. So now I have to go look into some more colors because the pigment on this is insane. And that is just like one swatch. Let me take it out the light some. Super pretty. I didn't even have to put a lipstick underneath there, but I just wanted to do it just for a longevity purpose to kind of get the color theme that I was going for. However, you don't need lipstick. Like, do you see this? And it is not like, let me see, it's not like super sticky. It's enough to where the color lasts and stays on your lips. However, it's not like uncomfortable. So I love it. It's like fading, very pretty. Look, I just love it. So yes, I will link her information down below as well, and on my Instagram, so you can go scoop you some colors. I think she has like 4, maybe 5 or 6. I think this was like the 5th color that she released. But yeah, this is definitely a very pretty color. Let me let you look. Focus. There we go. So this is like a very pretty caramel color, like the perfect name for it and everything. It's caramel. Perfect for fall, perfect for the person that likes just a nude lip. Perfect. And then the lashes that I have on are by Salon Perfect, and these are the 691s, and these are from the Winged Demi collection. These are the ultra fine tapered tips. This is what these look like. This one comes in a 2-pack, and I get mine from Walmart, but it's just like nice and fluffy, natural. I love that the band is like super flexible. It's not hard, it's not stiff. It kind of just laid perfectly on my eye. So yeah. All right, so that was the wrap up. It was definitely a lot. We had a lot of fails up in this part. A lot of fails, and I will take this back and get another color because I really do want to try this one out. The RH 530 was just way too warm, and I could not make it work. It was way too warm. So I'm going to take this back and just get another one and call it a day, and then we'll retry this one out. So this has to go back just because of coloring wise. This is going back because it wasn't good. This one was going back because it ain't good either. Yeah. Oh, as far as the glass spray from Maybelline, if you're gonna use this, I would definitely use it with either a brush or a sponge. Mist it on the brush or the sponge and just press over the skin in the areas that you want to set and make very dewy, very glass-like. Because if you take this and you spray this all over, it's going to be glowy all over and mess up your eyes and whatnot. But if you're doing an extremely natural look, and you can mist it all over your face and just go back and press it out, then fine. But if you're doing a dramatic eye, that ain't the way to go. Spray your sponge and or brush and then rock it out that way. This was actually a nice thing, and I'm gonna definitely be using it again. Alright guys, so that wraps up my video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please keep an eye out for the next videos coming. I'm definitely going to be getting up my wedding experience video, and I'm going to drag him into the video so he can give his perspective on it, to give the ups, the downs, the goods, the bads, the uglies, the everything. Yeah, it was a lot. So yeah, I look forward to seeing you guys in my next video, and until next time.